Since the money and wealth is one of the biggest issue on the whole entire planet Earth, I decided to make this video today about this because I have one technique which is crucial. When I discovered it from my master, I find out that using that technique is just all you need. Basically, it's not how to become a millionaire. If you click for that, I'm sorry, there are no way. But knowledge is something what people from century to century give to itself, from the master to the to the student. And the knowledge is crucial because look at the most of the people around you. Are they wealthy? Are they rich? It's not the goal to be like that, but at least all we need, most of the people who have normal mental health, which is very less amount of people, but what we don't really need millions of dollars. And if you do, you need to rearrange needs and go deeper and realize why do you need $1 million. And in this video, I'll also explain why you don't need that. But most of us, what do we need? Freedom, the feeling of security, the feeling that we have enough to do not worry about that. That's the key today. What really we need from money, because money, that's a fiction. That's just energy, it's nonsense, numbers of your account, which we shift numbers to numbers. But what is your request from the money? It's feeling that you have security. You have enough to do not worry. That's the main thing what I want to share. And you will get it if you listen. Whole theory, full knowledge of what I want to share, it will take like 3 hours. But I will give you a short version. It will be wide enough to understand, is it fit? Because it will fit. It doesn't work. It will not work only if you don't use it. If you use it and you allow yourself to get there, it's gonna work. Again, it's not a technique to magic wand, which tomorrow somebody will bring you $1 million. That's the thing. What I want to share is just a way how you can adjust and fix your relationship with money. Because no matter how good you're living, no matter what environment you have, no matter, do you have stress, anxiety, doesn't matter what country, if you have a struggle with the finance, first of all, that's a good sign. Because if you have struggle and you are not living in a struggle, you click on a video like that, you are searching like something going wrong. That's a key. First of all, congratulations, because most of the planet of Earth, most of the people of the planet exactly sitting where they are sitting because they have an issue, but they don't really want to solve it. They are okay with that. Let's be honest. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't care. Most of the people who I see struggle with the money, they don't really want to solve that. They shout. They tell everybody, I have a problem. I need more. But do they? Honestly, you are click on the video. So you have not only a call, you don't only have a feeling, I need something to do with that. You are also doing actions. So a lot of beginning, but base of this technique is line where you are. Where are you right now? You gotta understand basis. In the nature, the balance is the king. Nature will always balance the energy. Like the tree cannot continuously grow forever. It will fall eventually. No any force in a life cannot go on or expand unstoppable. Let's consider money is the same energy. It's the some force. And in your life, this force unstable, or as you see, lack of it, just because you are not in the balance of it. You don't understand where you are, where you want to be, and what you need to do to be there. So balance. For example, if you go to the gym, imagine if you will work so hard to your biceps that tomorrow it will grow double. Do you want that kind of result? No, because it's unnatural. The muscles grow slowly, step by step, and you're okay with that. You never expect coming to the gym, let's say if you go or not, you never expect tomorrow all your muscles will grow fast. You don't want that. Money is the same stuff. It never goes like that. But for some reason, most of the people want exactly this going with the money. So what's happened? Knowing where are you, it's a normal approach. How to know your, let's say, basement line. I want to ask you to see what's your income from the last better year or 6 months. So clearly understand where are you sitting on your monthly income. That's your line. That's where you are sitting. That's your flow. And the problem, that's easier. Most of the people know how much they get, monthly or yearly, but we need the months because that's where you are jumping from. Wherever you do a month, how does it work? Why not? That's a basement. To go somewhere, we need to understand why most of the people don't grow, don't become wealthy. It's because every of us have certain line of income. Let it be $1,000 a month because that's easy. And why most of the people fail, struggle, have trouble with money, all kind of disease with those level. Because when you have $1,000, you can work only from that. And you need to operate in that level. But all the market working against you. You want to get something in a credit, you want to get some finance, you want to get something what you couldn't afford. And then even if you have let's say you have $1,000, but everything you need for life, food, housing, insurance, payment will take 700. So reality is that 300 left over, that's all you get. But for some reason, one time on 1 month, you decide to get new iPhone, which is $2,000, let's say. So you overcharge yourself 1.3K. So you go down. And you have a level what you need to maintain, or you maintain in your income, but now you go down so far, and that's where you go out of balance. Or the same stuff, you win the lottery, you go up too much, it's not your line, that's not where that's not your comfort. And why I talk a lot about the levels, because those levels are here. Now we will work on that. The levels doesn't exist nowhere except your head. So you know about yourself. I am doing about 1,000 a month. That's your knowledge. That's not somebody's. And when something happened to hit you from that level, like you spend more than you expect, that's your out of balance. That's why you're always wiggling. Or some unexpected income coming. And you're like, wow, now I have 1.5K this month. Both of the situation are the same. Both of them break your level, up or down. Why is that important? And what is the solution from that? So you figure out your baseline of income. Now you want to do what want you do to make a setup? What's your approximate good level of wanting, the level you feel you want to reach? Let's say if you're right now on $1,000 a month, your good level could be 3,000, right? Because that's kind of what I feel good right now. I'm here, but 3K is a really good level. And let's imagine, most of the people think like that. I need at least double more to feel better. Of course, now we know that doesn't work. There are a lot of people who have double more than you, triple more than you, 10K more than you, but they feel same issue. Why? Out of balance. So no matter what you wishing or dreaming, those amount doesn't matter. What the system is matter. You can do only natural growing steps. trees, seeds, animals, they grow slowly, but in certain steps. The best step, what you can do is 1.5. Wherever you are, the best you can do is 1.5 from that. If your level is $1,000, you should only look into the 1.5 step in 3 months. Even that's a reality. That's what is possible to do. Even better if you could say to yourself, right now I'm in 1.5, 1K, but I want to be 1.5 in 6 months. How do you feel about that? I don't know your number. It can be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, doesn't matter. But take those number and multiply it to 1.5 and just speak to yourself. Can I do this amount in 6 months? Let's even say you have $5,000, okay? You have $5,000 every month. So what is 5,000 multiplied to 1.5? 7.5. Can you do 7.5 in 6 months? Sounds not that hard, right? Sounds doable. How you gonna do that is just the details. You'll find out some side hustle. You'll do something, but you have 6 months to do a little bit over than you do right now. Can you do that? Let's say now you make 5 grand, but your goal after 6 months, try to do 7.5. You have 6 months to do that. That's doable. The key of this technique that we make doable numbers. We don't think right now I'm doing $2,000 a month and I want to do 10K. That's broke you. You don't believe you can do that. Only you matter. Your belief is matter. Numbers doesn't matter. Matter is here. What code you have. And why I said you need to know your line, because that's what you believe right now you're worth. Doesn't matter what number is that. That's just here. I cannot take this down. I can't help you work with that. I can help you to break those basement line, but the technique I give you, that's easy approach. That's how you can really deal with that without somebody's help. Take your line, 1,000, 2, 3, doesn't matter. See this line, accept it, and know, I want to do 1.5 from that. And better if it's in 6 months. You agree on that? How you tell me. The best what I want, like what I suggest is, I don't know where, like that the best way to talk. I can work with you personally. But right now I tell you, where you right now, you like your job either or not. It matter. But the best way how to make those 1.5 is to see what your hobby is, what you love to do, what you're ready to do for free, and try to make those 1.5, those extra money in a niche you love. I hope you love your job, but if it's not, try to make those extra money from the things you want to do. Let's say you're a nurse. That's your job. That's what you do for a living. You're doing like 4 grand there. But you always have the inner call that you want to sing, right? Like imagine, like we're just playing the games. Try to make those extra money at least somehow singing. It sounds crazy, but why not? You have so many tools right now, online and all this, but anyway will work. But why I'm asking about the thing you love, your hobby about, is if you will progress on that, you will put a lot of energy there. You will see how your dreams make through the stepping into the niche or into the journey you was always trying. Because if I'll tell you tomorrow, oh, like you know those famous video, quit your job and do what you love, you will fail. You'll quit. I mean, that's not gonna work. You don't believe it's working. You don't believe it's possible. That's why probably, most probably, you'll fail. What I suggest, be where you are. Because first, you choose to be there. Even you hate that job, you choose that job. So be there, accept it, see your level, and step from that. Now you know, now you are more comfortable. You have knowledge. You know what? I am in this level. Right now I'm doing 2,000 a month. But first of all, lock that number. If you do 2,000 a month, that's all you have. Don't spend more. Be in that level. Accept that level. That's where you are right now. That's where you put yourself right now. Live there and move towards your next level, 1.5 from that. That's extra important to maintain those level where you are right now. That's where most people fail. They don't know their level and they broke it every time by buying things they don't need, by spending, because they are out of balance. But right now you know technique and you will be in a balance. Another super secret. Let's say you are doing $1,000 and you start doing steps towards your 1.5 goal. And you find some side hustle. You get idea like I done in United States. You know what? What if I'll try to make some extra money by window cleaning? Sounds good. Sounds really nice. It's easy. I know that. And you do window cleaning. And those 1,000 your basement, they are still there. You're doing your job. You're doing the money how you know how to do them. And you start doing extra money on weekend. Just, ask neighbors, hey guys, do you need window cleaning? And they say, you know what? Yes. How much? You say $150 for whole house. It will take you 1 hour, maybe 2. So you do this extra money. Now the key, you cannot spend them. Funny, right? But put hold on that money. You have a table, right, where you live. Make this extra $100 a week. I don't know, maybe you can do more. Maybe you can do 400 a month by window cleaning, which is super doable. Take those 400 in cash and put on your table. You cannot use them. 3 months. Your baseline is, let's say, $1,000. When you start making more money by your side hustle or wherever you find out, you cannot use them. You stuck them on your table. In 3 months, you cannot use them. You just see that you have them. You have your basement, which you've done before, 1,000, you spend, pay your bills, do whatever you need with your basement, with your balance level. But those extra what you've done, you need them just to see that you have extra money. Only after 3 months you are maintaining this new level, you can use this money. And I suggest you to use them for you. Do what you want to do, usually. If you maintain, let's say you was doing $1,000 and you was able to make extra 500 by window cleaning, doesn't matter. You was doing this steady 3 months, but you don't touch those $500. So you stuck 1.5 grand bucks. After 3 months, release them. Release them wherever you want. Have fun. Go, do wherever you want. What does it really give to you? Feeling that you was able to deal with the money on different way relationship. You remember the feeling that you got money more than you expect. And that's super cool key. Now, from the level 1.5, that's your new basement. Now 1,500, let's say, that's your new level. Try to make more next 3 months, 6 months. That's a balance. That's a technique what really can work. That's 100%. Just the problem here, if you need to maintain your level, you cannot, if you even had to, like super had to spend over, let's say your level is 1,000. If you cannot avoid spending, now you're negative. So you need to bring from next month. Never use those money what you do extra. That's, as I said, whole technique need to take like 3 hours. I give like a shortcut of it. And wherever you can contact me. I can work with you personally on this technique to see your situation, to work with your special things, what you can do. But overall, I gave you technique. It's work 100%. It's not a shortcut to become a millionaire, but it's a way to build a relationship with yourself, build relationship with money. And it's unavoidably succeed technique. Just maintain that. I hope you get, like, tell me in the comment what you feel. If you feel it really, like, when I start implement it and I see how it work, it's just like a magic, but real magic by your hand. You can see how it work, really applying that. So let me know in the comment, will you try, and contact me if you need more.